Joining me now is the president of the Hamilton Bulldogs, Steve Staios. Steve, welcome.
Thank you.
Your team had great success in the regular season and continues to thrive in the playoffs. What are your overall thoughts on the team's play this year?
I couldn't be more proud of their effort, their determination. I think we have a great deal of leadership on our team and a commitment level that that has been really impressive, and it's consistent as well. Our coaching staff has done a phenomenal job. I think Jay McKee came in and has continued to develop our players and motivate them, and our gameplay continued to get better as the season went on. So I think from top to bottom, the seeing all the players that have had career seasons for us, the consistent effort that our teams had throughout, and it's been a joy to watch.
The Bulldogs were able to bring home the Hamilton Spectator Trophy as regular season champions back to Hamilton for the first time in franchise history. How does it feel, and how does it further motivate the team into the playoffs right now?
I think it's a great accomplishment. I know it's not the ultimate goal. I think our players and our staff, we all reflected on it for a short period of time, and knew that it was a nice accomplishment for all the efforts and work that's been put in. But I don't think that is the driving force behind this group. I think they're, again, a determined group with some high expectations and some big goals in mind. But overall, again, it was. I love the progression of our group. I think that we continued to get better and add elements of our game in certain areas. Again, credit to the coaching staff and the players for their commitment.
You mentioned earlier that it's a special team this year, and you guys had a special event as well. In March, you hosted an outdoor game against the Generals. What was that experience like at home?
It was special. I mean, led by the vision of our owner, Michael Andlauer, and his passion for the game of hockey and wanting to do something special and create a memory for, and as he would state it, a MasterCard moment for, our players, our billet families, our fans. It was a really special event. We had to, it took some time as you're looking around that I've been to these outdoor games. I played with them in the National Hockey League level. I was fortunate enough to have that experience, and it felt like a big event. And some of our players even said it was the greatest event in their lives. So credit to Michael Andlauer and our staff here. I think they pulled it off in a short period of time. When we heard the outdoor game for the NHL was going to be here, we always had an eye on hosting an OHL event. And you really, I think the real special part of that night as well was, the theme for that was community and inclusion. And we had some special guests, Rico Phillips, in attendance and part of the team, and being just such a great guy, being part of our group, leading up to the event as well. Sarah Nurse and the Nurse family. We certainly honored Brendan Anderson and his Indigenous culture at the event as well. So really, from all aspects, from a playing perspective, from the moment for all of our players, including really what the theme was, and that was about community.
For sure, I was there. It was an amazing experience. I can't even imagine how the players felt in that moment. But shifting over to the priority selection, you mentioned your team, so many strong leadership players. How does Hamilton prep for the selection when looking to add some more new young talent to the team?
Well, I got an incredible scouting staff and a really passionate group, so they deserve the credit. But there's certain characteristics that we deem as Hamilton Bulldogs. I think there's things that we stay true to in our core values and beliefs, and on not just the type of hockey player, but the type of person. And we love the competitive nature of the athletes, and true selfless players that want to work and are committed to getting better and being part of a team. So we're really excited. We get really excited about the draft. And somewhat back to normal now, where we get to have my scouts in our draft room as I sit right now as we're set up. So really looking forward to this.
And finally, you mentioned team values. How would you describe the experience of playing in Hamilton for those draft picks?
Well, we have, I think, an understated rabid fan base. There's a great deal of passion for hockey in our city. I think it's being shown as we continue down the path this season, and also now into the playoffs with the amount of passion that our fan base has here. So it is proud for me, being born and raised in Hamilton, to be able to be part of this and build this organization in our city, and have some success doing it. So it's a special thing for our players, I think, when they understand that it's a big market, but it's also a small community. I think they make some great build some great relationships, and I think they really enjoy playing in Hamilton.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I wish you and the Bulldogs the best of luck in the rest of the priority selection.
Well, thank you.